welcome back to your not Pilates session. We are going to specifically be working on opening up the hips today using our foam roller. So you can call this mobility or you can call this a stretch. It's totally up to you. You will need a foam roller for this. If you don't have a foam roller, please go back. There's other hip mobility work in here that does not require any equipment. Go back to that. If you have a foam roller, I don't care if it's long or it's short, but I want it to be one of the more rigid ones, harder ones. That made more sense. And we're going to actually meet standing on our mat today. So this is going to be like a little bit of foam roller stuff and then also a little bit of like stretching stuff. So you're going to grab that foam roller, standing up nice and tall. You're going to place it in between your legs, right up above your knees, and hold it into place there. And you're going to feel silly and it's going to be okay. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And then without twisting the hips, bend your right knee. Already this sucks. Straighten it out, bend your left knee. So we're finding a little bit of release through those inner thighs. You're going across the grain of the tissue on the muscle and those inner thighs. This should not feel comfortable. Just so we're clear. Come into center, move the foam roller up a little bit, keep going. So you can bend that knee as deeply as you want as long as the hips don't twist. Right? So you want to keep both bony hip bones pointed straight ahead as you're going through this. This is going to be kind of a weird one. I would encourage you to go with me on this. This kind of hip opening is so beneficial. Move it up one more time. It's so good, not just for your hips, but also for your low back. And if you're like me and you suffer from back pain or hip pain, and a lot of you know I've had a hip injury, this kind of stuff is great. It really does help, as weird as it is. Okay, one more. You should be at the highest point of your thighs. Go ahead and come on up. Grab that roller. I want you to lay the roller long ways, so it's going to be perpendicular to you, okay? You're going to sit down on the edge of the foam roller. Take your hands onto the ground behind you. Now, I did forget to say at the beginning of the class, you actually don't need a mat for this session. If you want one, get it. If you have a surface that's comfortable for you to lay on, that works too. Scoot down towards the edge of the foam roller. You're going to keep your right knee bent. You're going to straighten out your left leg. You're going to take your left leg over towards your right leg, and then you're going to roll out your left butt cheek. The whole butt cheek. Not just the edges, not just the middle. All the way from side to side. So we're starting to open up the back of that hip a little bit, actively pushing away from the ground. The core is engaged, but you're not like sucking it in. I want you to have that shoulder stability so you don't feel like you're sinking. Come on up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So left knee bends, let the right leg go straight, bring the right leg over to the left, and then roll side to side. Good. Not my favorite. So you're on the edge of the foam roller because if you have a tight spot in your butt cheeks, you can use that edge of the foam roller to act as like a trigger point release. You will never see me doing that because it hurts too much. But you do what works the best for you today. That's okay by me. One more. All right, go ahead and come on up. Okay, so come off of the foam roller gently. This next one's going to be a little bit weird. You're going to be laying down on your stomach on the ground. You're going to take that foam roller out at an angle and you're going to place it into what would be like the pocket of your jeans. Okay, so we're going to start with the right leg. So place the roller down, have it at that like 45-degree angle. Come on forward, lay on it, get it into the hip crease. Now, take that left knee out to the side or however it feels comfortable for you, and then move around and find that tight spot. You'll know it, no, Daisy, when you get there. Seriously? I should have banished her outside. You guys know, she joins every workout. At least say hi when you come in. Push away from the ground. I should rename this channel. Accordion Pilates. Go ahead and come on in. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So, come on up. Flip the roller around to the other side. Lay that hip crease on it. And then roll front to back. So you'll know when you find that spot, and please don't be afraid to move the roller around. Sometimes it can take a minute for you to find that spot. It is a little bit weird. When you find it, you'll know it. The one on this side burns, which is probably not good. It might feel like a tugging sensation. If it is straight up unbearable pain, come out of the exercise and don't do it. Something else is going on, and I don't want you to make a potential injury worse. No. No. This is not a game. Ma'am, if you're new here, we argue in every single session. She will be in every single session. I hope you like dogs. Go ahead and come on up. Very disruptive. Okay. We're going to open up this hip now in a different way than what you're probably used to with the foam roller. So sit on your butt on your mat. Take the foam roller underneath your legs. And then very carefully lay down onto your back on the mat. Now, planting your feet down into the mat, you're going to lift your hips up and pull the roller right below your sacrum. So your sacrum is the tippy top of your butt and the lowest part of your back. You know that you're in the right spot because you should be able to lift your legs while maintaining control of the roller. You have two options for this. You can keep your hands onto the mat or you can hold onto the roller. That is personal preference for me today. You're going to take your legs straight up to the sky, brace through your core, make sure your back doesn't move, and you're going to lower your legs and then lift your legs. So if you feel like the roller is in the wrong spot, like I do right now, move it. Sometimes, even mid-exercise, you might need to move it, and that's okay. Opening up through the front of the hip. Make sure that your back isn't arching. Now heels together, toes apart, keep going. Actively releasing through the back of the hip. You're going to keep your head down for this whole little bit. And you're going to make sure that your shoulders are pushing down into the mat as well. So you can totally do this off the ground if you feel okay doing this wherever you're laying on. You don't need a mat. That's up to you. Holy moly. Okay. Take your legs up to the sky. Go back to parallel with your feet. Drop one leg. Lift your other leg. And then switch. If you have ever done reformer Pilates, this should feel similar-ish to feet in straps without the straps, okay? Because your feet aren't touching anything, you are technically in an imprint because you have an open kinetic chain. Please make sure that your tailbone is not moving around. Take both of your legs up to the sky. Now you're going to draw a circle. You're going to drop your legs down, open out to the side, circle around and up. And then do it again. So the circle is only as big as the back isn't arching to get it done. Okay? So you should not have a lot of movement on the roller. And if you have hip poppies right now, like my hips are popping like crazy, as long as it's not painful, switch directions. It's totally okay. It's normal when your muscles stretch. Sometimes our bones will crack because they have more space. I do this every day. This kind of work is so underrated and it's so important, especially as we age, to keep those joints all limber and loose. Take your legs up to the sky now. We're going to bend the right knee. You're going to hook your right arm behind your right leg. Take your left leg up to the sky and then let your left leg drop. Now, we are opening up through the back front of the left hip. What you don't want to do is bring the leg all the way down to the ground. That's going to cause that back to arch. Pull your hips up towards your ribs a little bit. There is an option on this one for you to lift your head up. I do not prefer that. For myself, it does not feel good. If it feels good to you, go ahead and go for it. That's up to you. I will be keeping my head down. You will know that you're in the right spot because on the crease of that left hip, you should feel a tugging sensation. It's not going to feel stretchy. That's going to feel tuggy. It's super technical. It's super, super technical. And then you're just going to breathe. And you're going to hold it. If you want to bring the right knee outside of the right ribs, if you feel like you're smashing your right ribs, go ahead and go for it. I love this one. It's so weird. And if your left leg is shaking, that's just tension leaving. Just be with it. It's not fun at all, guys. I'm sorry. We only have like a couple more breaths here, though. Okay, go ahead and bend both your knees in. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to take your right leg up to the sky. You're going to bend that left knee in, drop your right leg, and just enjoy the stretch. Making sure that that pelvis is still tucked. So, contrary to what we probably want to do, you do need to have a little bit of core engagement when you're moving through this and some shoulder stability so that you're not like inadvertently causing another injury in your body. So, you should feel the abs engaged a little bit, not like crazy, not like you're doing the fives and Pilates or whatever. It shouldn't feel that like that kind of burning. But you should feel like you're kind of bracing to not laugh or cough in an embarrassing situation where you shouldn't be, like in an inappropriate situation. And you shouldn't feel like you're shrugging as you go through this. That tugging sensation on the front of the right hip is definitely there. In my own practice, I tend to give myself 2 minutes on each leg. I'm giving us a minute for time purposes, so if you're really enjoying this and you want to take it there, pause me and time yourself. Okay, bend both your knees in. Plant your feet down. Gently lift your hips off the roller and kick that roller out of the way. And then go ahead and sit yourself all the way up, not gracefully at all. That was a horrible dismount, is what I just did. Place your roller off to the side. We're going to end with a quick pigeon. So go ahead and come around onto your hands and knees. Now you can get into pigeon from hands and knees. I prefer to get into pigeon from my down dog. So if you want to join me there, go for it. You're going to take the right knee to the right wrist, the right foot to the left wrist, or as close as you can get it. Sit up nice and tall to start. And then take some drops, breaths, take some drops forward if you want. If you can come all the way down, go ahead and go for it. Make sure that that left leg is pointed straight back behind you. Make sure you have a soft flex on that right ankle. And make sure you're not leaning over to the right. Little last opening through that hip. I feel way better now. This is definitely the type of work, like I would encourage you guys to save this workout and come back to it routinely. This is the kind of stuff that you can do every single day. You can do it before the workout, after the workout. You can do it on active rest days. You can hold these poses for longer and really get into that like deep muscle tissue and all that fiber to help release all that tension. It's really up to you. Go ahead and come on up, untangle yourself, and now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So left leg is going to come forward. Sit up tall, stack your spine first. Wow, this side is different and tight. And then you can come down. What I would encourage you with this one is, I know in a lot of yoga practices, like once that right leg goes straight behind you, when that left leg is forward, they like the left shin to be parallel to the top of the mat. I personally don't have that kind of flexibility. It really hurts my knees to do that because I have bad knees. So if that left heel is coming in more towards your body, that's okay for me at least. Don't yell at me, yogis. That's okay for me at least. Just make sure you're not leaning from side to side, right? You don't want to lean towards one side or the other. You want to make sure that you're breathing, the shoulders are down, those abs are engaged. All that kind of stuff. You should feel a stretch on the back of the left butt cheek and the front of the right leg. All right, go ahead and untangle yourself. Come out of all of that. Great job today. Thank you for joining me on something that might be like a little new and different for you. I would encourage you to do these recovery workouts all the time, like literally as much as possible. Plan them in to your workout routines. Your body will thank you. You will see a direct correlation between doing this kind of stuff and the results and gains that you can make on your workout. Okay, so as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure that you upgrade on the link in the bio so that you can get 3 workouts sent to you every single week. If you have questions, let me know at Lisa Franz on Instagram, or you can drop a comment down below. I will be sure to get back to you. I want to make sure that you're getting the most out of your movement journey. So please let me know if anything comes up. And as always, thank you for your time, and I'll see you on your mat again soon.